Man, let me tell you, this bunch spread nasty is criminally underutilized since the most recent title update saw over 800 playbook changes come into Madden 25. In today's video, I'm going to show you a route that exists in this formation that splits an inside and an outside quarter found in a cover 4 shell for a one-play touchdown. This is especially useful because most pro players like this covered shell. Let's get into it. Now, the play today that we're going to be taking a look at is known as Cheat Flood. For those wondering what playbook I am in, you already know the answer is Seattle Seahawks offense, but this formation was added to a lot of playbooks in the game. I know a lot of people really like the Kansas City Chiefs version of this formation, which has some unique plays that no other spread nasty has, but we are in the Seahawks here for this video. Now, the rule for this is we're actually going to run our bunch formation to the short side of the field when we're getting a cover 4 look, and we're going to be looking for this exaggerated kind of outside release solo receiver fade to get in between the outside corner and the inside safety found in a cover 4. Now, the route combo for this play is very, very simple, but before I show it to you, please make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below. It helps push this video in the YouTube algorithm so the content reaches other players like you looking for tips and tutorial content. We've been on a crazy run here in February. I'd like to keep that rolling. So if you don't mind, do me those favors. Now, the route combo is really, really simple here. What we're going to do is put the running back on a wheel. And what that is going to do is that is going to come in behind this fade route and make the outside corner found in a cover 4 kind of bite down a little bit, giving us an outside pass lead. Now, with this play, there also is auto motion on the backside. I don't like that. So what we're going to do is just kind of set up whatever we want. I would probably recommend going with a simple street corner post combo. Pretty standard protocol for a bunch. This will allow you to attack the short side of the field. A lot of players are very, very worried about short side manipulations of zone coverage, so this is a great combo. But other combos you could run would be middle attacking floods. You could go ahead and run a streak, a post, and a drag if you wanted to. You could go ahead and leave a hitch on the field if you wanted to. You could go ahead and use a short manipulation, maybe like a little corner hitch flat combo to open up the hitch route. Number of things that you could do. This is totally optional. We're going to be focused on the 2 routes to the right side of the field here. So when we go ahead and snap the ball, I want you to watch the outside corner on the far right as it pertains to the wheel. You're going to see that he gives up a little bit of leverage over the top, and an outside free form is going to be there for a one-play score. This is going to apply to really any cover 4 based defense that you could find in the game, whether that is a dollar or a 1-4 or maybe even the 3-4 odd. You're going to be able to use this play to the wide side of the field with the solo receiver and bomb that coverage shell. So let's go ahead here and hop into the cover 4 drop in a completely different formation to show you that this is basically a universal conceptual tip. So again, we get a cover 4 look. Our running back goes on a wheel route. This is again designed to make the outside corner bite down so he doesn't run with Odunze on that fade route. Then from there, set up whatever route combo you want with your bunch. I'm going to attack the middle of the field this time, snap the football, and you're going to be looking for this B receiver outside pass lead all the way over the top. And you see that we can rat catch it. And just for what it's worth, Dion lighting up there does have deep out KO, and it does not matter. I'll even go as far as to show this to you by scrolling over. He has deep out KO, lurker, and pick artist. And you see that he is completely stacked over the top by Odunze on this route. So again, the secret to this is going to be that Odunze runs kind of a straight up vertical release for a few steps. And then as he gets downfield, he gradually fades more over the top to the outside. But if we take a look here at Dion, he can't stay over the top of this route because out of the backfield, we have the running back on the wheel. So he creates more width and sags a little bit on this because he believes he has inside help. And he does, but again, the problem is the further this route gets downfield, the more Odunze fades to the outside, and we're able to lay this in pretty easily for the one-play score. Now, I know that you're saying, oh, well, that's Kirby Joseph. Odunze is a lot faster than Joseph. You would be right on that, but if you were to go back to the previous example, I had John Lynch at like 97 speed running back. I'll even go back just to show you that even if you have the speed advantage, it really doesn't matter here on this play. So again, cover 4. This time, look at that top right safety. It's actually Ronnie Lott, who's 97 speed on my team. Again, set up your route combo however you wish. This is how I'm going to run it here, and we're going to just let this release, and then it's just a free form up and outside over the top. And a rack catch. You see that neither of the KOs were able to make him drop the ball. and that tackle from behind did not jar that loose as well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys also check out gridirongameplans.gg, my strategy website where you guys can get better at Madden for $9.95 a month. I've got so much more content that I could ever post here on the YouTube channel, stuff that's never seen the light of day here on YouTube. You guys get it first on the website in our vault, which is a weekly updated feature of the website focused on the meta, or the most effective tactics available. This is what pro Madden players are doing, why it works, and how you beat it when you face it online. In addition to that, you guys get all offensive and defensive game plans, members only Discord access, and lab sessions, 1-hour lab sessions every single week at no additional charge, $9.95 a month. Make sure you guys check it out. Best deal in the tip space. So as I talked about with this formation, it's really, really cool that we're running a bomb with only one receiver essentially to the wide side of the field, and we're stacking all of our other receivers on the short side. Because what we can do with this play is really still flood underneath. They're gonna have to switch stick over the top, and you see how much room we're gonna have to work here on this play. So with this play, you notice that Keenan Allen is going to end up being kind of open at this second tier of the defense, and we could basically throw this ball kind of into this sideline window that you see right here. I do know that we have a wheel route here on this play that is kind of what you might call in the way, but let's go ahead here and use maybe like a table route. And in this example, you might not have the one play touchdown bomb, but you do see how I can throw this ball in pretty easily to Keenan Allen. So you don't always have to just spam the bomb. For what it's worth, if you do run this concept where you don't wheel the running back, the throw to B is a little bit harder. Not necessarily to say that you can't make it, but you better have a speed advantage. Right here, I don't, so you're not able to throw that in. But it is an absolutely huge advantage if you do know it's a cover 4, because you just stack the wheel behind it. It's gonna make that DB kind of squat, and then you're gonna be able to throw this ball out over the top of his head and rack catch it for the 1-play score. So you're stealing against anyone that plays cover 4. Now, I know what some of you guys are saying out there. You're probably saying, well, you're never gonna get that type of time in real life. Well, that's not true. I get those comments in every single video. Everything I show you conceptually is something that you guys can run in your favorite formation or specific to a formation that I'm breaking down. I'm going to go ahead and show you right here. We're going to talk about one of the most prominent metas in the game, which is kind of your loop blitz meta, if you will. This could be the ram the guard blitz. This could be a crossfire blitz of some sort. We all know that people like to run basically a modification of a loop blitz where they put a hook on the field and they change everyone on the back line into a cover 4 shell. So this effectively is a pressure. And if I were to go 5 out here, you are going to see that it can actually generate pressure. So you're going to see this left linebacker loop around and boom, a gap pressure. But you see in the background there that if I can just get that blocked, the same response occurs with those DBs. So what we're going to do here is we're going to leave the running back on his route, and we're going to have a doomsday on this fade, and then we might go ahead and sacrifice a receiver. Again, a lot of this is just a 2-route combination to the right side against a cover 4 shell. If we can pick up the pressure, we're in a good spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more on a route. Maybe we go ahead and put a streak and a dig in behind, and I'm just going to motion snap him into the line. And you'll see that by doing this motion snap, this gives me an extra blocker. We get the exact same response by the outside player, and we're able to throw this over the top for the 1-play score. So sacrificing a receiver just because you're getting loop blitzed and you know it's a cover 4 shell, that is a perfectly fine mix in for this. I'm not an advocate of always sacrificing a receiver to block a blitz, but if you know what you have on the back end, and I'm telling you, everyone runs loop blitzes on the back end. They run literally 2 blitzes. You're going to get a crossfire with a cover 4 behind it, or you're going to get a ram the guard with a cover 4 behind it. They're essentially the same blitz, okay? And if you get that, you just can sacrifice that wide receiver on the motion block again, and it doesn't matter which guy they're looping. You'll see here in the 1-4, which I find to be the best loop blitz defense in the game, we just run the exact same concept. I'm just going to leave this wheel. Maybe we put more on a route. We'll go ahead here and just put like a dig combo on the field. So again, you don't even have to be certain which loop blitz is coming. You're simply just going to motion snap him to the inside. He becomes an extra blocker. Your offensive line does its job, and then you throw the outside pass lead over the top, and you get the rat catch, and you're gone. So it doesn't matter if it's ram the guard, crossfire left to right, crossfire right to left, edge loop with a cover 4 behind it. Any cover 4 blitz meta, you guys have a way to block it without utilizing your running back in the protection, and most importantly, we're able to bomb this. Now, I've done some other videos here on the channel, whether it be shorts or long form videos on this formation since it came out. There's so much more you guys can do. Like for instance, you're going to be able to bomb cover 3 as well. And again, there's so much more you guys can do out of this formation. This is certifiably one of the most unique formations in the game. They just added it in last month. It's in so many playbooks in the game. I really think that this offense ought to be more prominent out there because it does have so much potential against what players like to do out there. It's an absolute bomb fest of a formation. It's got an inside zone and outside zone. It's got whips. It's got return pivots. It's got stock skinny posts that bomb every coverage, crossing routes. It's really a great formation, and I expect you guys will see more of it in the future. But for right now, take advantage of it while people aren't used to defending it. I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll have a short later this afternoon, and we'll be back tomorrow with a long form video upload. Until then, this is Zain. Get the lab and good luck.